Hi class, today we are going to talk about pre-writing strategies and how they are beneficial to writing any type of paper that you have to write for a class at any grade level. Before we get started, let's talk about what pre-writing is. It is a preparatory piece of writing that will prepare you for writing a paper. It helps you get ideas in your head of what you want to include in your paper. It will help you find the ideas that you want to research, and it can be used as an outline throughout your paper. What is the goal of pre-writing? The goal is to get you started without freaking you out about the topic of the paper. It will help calm down your nerves and get all of the ideas about what you want to write about. It is also the first step in the writing process, so it gets you started with that too. Getting started with pre-writing. Before the pre-writing begins, you have to think carefully about what the topic is and what your purpose is with the paper. Think about how you are going to achieve that purpose throughout the paper and get a head start on thinking of the topics and ideas. Let's start with the different types of pre-writing. There is brainstorming, clustering, free writing, looping, and the 6 journalist questions, which are who, what, where, when, why, and how. Let's begin with brainstorming. Brainstorming is also called listing. It is grouping items that relate to the topic of the paper. You just take some time and list many ideas that have to do with what the topic is. And then you get all of your ideas out of your head and onto the paper. Next is clustering. Clustering allows you to relate ideas together, and it is also called mind mapping. This is a good way to get ideas, and then more ideas that relate to them. The steps for clustering are, number 1, put the topic in the center of the page. If you want, you can draw circles around what you write to keep it neater. 2, when you have ideas, branch them off of the topic and then you add to those ideas the same way. In the end, there will be clusters all over the page and your ideas will be written out in the way of a map. Another form of pre-writing is called free writing. This is a process of writing for a certain amount of time non-stop. While free writing, you will focus on one specific topic for around 5 to 10 minutes. Don't stop writing, continue for as long as you can. When you are done free writing, look over everything that you just wrote and pick out the most interesting idea to you. Then start free writing again and begin with the new topic and continue with that. The next strategy is called looping. Looping is very similar to free writing. While looping, you don't edit anything that you write. You just continue for the same amount of time as free writing, which is 5 to 10 minutes. After the time is up, circle the best ideas, sentences, or phrases that you have on your paper. Then have a classmate look over your paper and circle the best ideas too. Then you will loop again for another 5 to 10 minutes. And you can continue looping from 4 to 5 times. The final pre-writing strategy is the journalist's questions. The who, what, where, when, why, and how. Beginning with who. Who are you talking about in your paper? The next question is what. What is the topic? What are the issues? And what are you going to say throughout your paper about the topic? Next is where. Where does your topic take place? Make sure you answer these questions throughout your paper. The next question is when. When did the topic take place? Next is why. Why is the topic an issue? You have to be able to answer these questions throughout your paper. The last one is how. And how is the topic significant? Is it significant to the world, to you, or to others? Here are the websites that can help you if you need any other help. This is the end of pre-writing strategies.